ones are going to disappear instantaneously. Will you need to be able to handle these objections if you're getting them all the time? Right? If you're getting the pricing objection all the time, or the service objection all the time, or you're just like everybody else objection all the time, or why should I bother with this investment? Does it really work? Kind of thing. Or okay, I hear what you're saying, but does it really? What's it really like? Or does this stuff really work that I do? If you're getting those objections, you got to know what they are. So here's what you do: you grab yourself a binder. You put in paper in the binder, lined preferably, and what you do is you call it the objection binder. Have I lost anybody yet? No. Then what you do is you write down the objections every time you hear them. On the top of the page. This is the objection. It's all about money, and the client said to me, this is way too expensive. Or the client said to me, oh, I don't have the money till Friday. Or the client said to me, I'm not sure if I want to invest that much money in something like this. Or the client said to me, I don't get why this costs me $4,000. Right, Luke? Okay? So you got to know what the objections are. And if you do that, then you can turn around and figure out a way to turn around and respond to those. And it's really a formula when it comes to handling objections. Number one is you acknowledge what they said. I hear you. I hear that this is something that's going to be taking some money out of your pocket. I understand that. Okay? Then you reframe it. Reframing means taking what the concept is and you take a look at the flip side. So if it's about money, the cost, or all that kind of stuff, instead of talking about cost and expense, we talk about what? Value and investment. So I can appreciate that you don't want to spend wasted money, and I don't feel like that either. I feel like that too. I wouldn't want to waste my money on something I didn't find a value. But wouldn't you agree that this really has a value to it? And this is a huge investment in your future? Or this is a huge investment in your business? Wouldn't you like the benefit that that provides you? So that reframe tied in with the flip side of that and getting the wording correctly. I have a document on my computer that's called wording. Phrases, how I take certain things like expense versus investment, or coin specific phrases back and forth, so I know how to change my client's dialogue to turn around. Now, who would rather invest? Investing versus expense? Investing, expense. They cost you $100 out of your pocket either way. Who wants to invest? What does it imply? Getting something of value, right? Right, something of value. And when you have an expense, it means out the window. So you see, wording makes a huge difference when you're talking with people about the things that are bothering them about their investment. If anybody talks to me about my costing, about how would I charge and all the rest of that, it's fee for service. My fee for the service I provide you is this. We don't do contracts, we do paperwork. Or let's make some agreements. Even that's a little bit stronger, but most people won't shy away from agreement. So you got to know that you can reduce your resistance in actually getting people started with you by actually, let's get this all worked out. Let's get some paperwork done.